Like, you can catch me on Twitch at stillNFAC, STILLNFAC, it's one word, and on YouTube at NotFooling AroundCrew. NotFooling is one word, AroundCrew is one word. My Xbox gamer tag is the space NFAC, as you can see there on the tag. Today we're going to tune up this C8 Stingray. That's Forza Horizon 5 2020 Chevy Corvette Stingray Coupe. I've tuned hundreds of cars in Forza Horizon 4. So let's see how it differs and get a tune going here. So what I'm going to build this car for is we're going to performance and handling. We're going to try and get a nice combination between grip, cornering, weight, and power. All around tune is essentially what we're going to shoot for. So we have sport transmission, race transmission, probably a good way to go right there, but also has a 6-speed race transmission, 7-speed race transmission, 9-speed race transmission. That's so fucking cool. And a 10-speed. Wow. Wow. You know we're going with that 10-speed. 10-speed automatic transmission is going to be fire. So what I'm doing here is I'm fully decking out the transmission. Oh, interesting. That's one thing I said when I saw this car first. I said that's not the C8, the Stingray wing on there. They have a Street Hunter wing on there. Those are the old race tires. You could choose them with or without the Forza Horizon logo on them. Then you got obviously your drag slicks, drift tires, rally tires. And they call that a drag tire compound as well. Slick race tire, drag tires. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and throw on the Horizon race tires. I'm going to throw on the rear, make the rears a little wider. Oh, they're already all the way wide. In the front, throw this all-wheel drive on this beast. Our conversion, we're going to convert it to an all-wheel drive. We're going to tune this up to the top of S1, so we're going to go to 900. This all-wheel drive is going to make this thing a monster. It's got a wide-body kit. Oh, it's so gangster. Oh, it already had it on there. This vet that you get is sick from the start. That wide-body kit's nasty. Check those tires one more time just to see what kind of changes we get by upgrading the front. We actually get better acceleration and speed putting the stock front tires on. Since I'm gonna go for, I want to get this to be like a handling monster. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stick the widest front ones on it. And what we're looking at there when you're trying to figure out your handling, I'm toggling it here. Your lateral G's is what shows you. So what lateral G's are is the force against you laterally, left and right. At 0, like if you turn at 60, you have a lateral force of before you break loose of 1.31 G's, and then at 120, if you turn, a lateral force of 1.52 G's before it breaks loose. So that's the higher that number is, the lateral G's, the better you can, the faster you can turn, essentially. So that's what we're going to deal with here. Trying to want this to be just a beast through the turns. I wanted to make it light, so it accelerates fast, turns fast, and then whatever we can get left with power is what we'll do. I'm going to go and get the weight reduction all the way up. S1-900. We're going to tighten up the front and rear roll bars, which it looks like this car already comes with it. And we're going to drop it to a race suspension, and it's already got the race suspension on it. Perfect. Braking. We don't really need to brake, do we? Let's take a look-see. The one thing about braking that you should know. So we're going to throw it on there just because this is the first build. But the one thing that braking does besides, obviously, braking is it makes you lighter, which is something we really want. Look at all the weight that comes off by upgrading to the race brakes. We're going from 3112 up to 3044. I mean, down to 3044. The next thing we can do, let's check these motors out. This vet is going to be sick. I'm so excited. Alright, so 7-liter V8. We got the 6.2-liter V8, 7-liter V8, 5.2-liter V10. That's going to push us above that. I put a cap on it. I want to cap it at an S1-900. 6.5-liter V12. That's insane. Oof, look at that motor. Golly. 7.2 liter V8. They're racing 7.2 liter V8. 7.2 and 7.7. That 7.7 liter V12 is fucking nasty. We're not going to throw it in there, though. 7 liter V8. Yeah, that's the one to go with. Alright, so we're going to, instead of the stock transmission or stock power, we're going to go with the 7 liter V8. Just because it's 7 liters is so nasty. And it's lighter. It's lighter than the 6.2. So let's throw that in there. Oh, it's 30 grand. Shit. Oh, I got that kind of money. Cool. Alrighty, let's see what's next. There should only be a couple upgrades we can do, and then we'll go test this beast out. Oof, man. Force it out to a 7.4 liter. Going with that one for sure. Man, it's so different, the tuning in this one than the other one. That puts us right at S1-900. Okay, so what do? How do I install this shit? Just press OK? No?
You choose the parts, I'll run cost projections. Here's your current
Oh,
total.
there we go. Okay, there we go. Check that out. So I had to press the menu button, and now it shows me everything that I've added, how much it costs to total it up,
Do you want to
and
continue
then
working, or shall we get these installed?
there we go. And you can see it takes us right to the top of an S1-900. We lost 700 pounds, gained 140 horsepower, 0.3 lateral Gs. I assume that's an average of the 60 and the 120, and then to the top of S1-900. Let's buy that and try it out. But check that out. Yeah, it looks really good, right? It's really cool. So let's try this thing out somewhere. Damn, that thing is nasty. So this is the C8 Stingray tune that we built. Let's find somewhere to race it. There we go. S1-900. There's the vet we want to run. Alright, so let's do a roll call one right now while this show is starting. Roll call number 1. Y'all want to be involved in the game giveaway? Great to hear I'm coming in good. Leah said the same thing today. She said that the packages she's been ordering lately, it's funny, we just talked about this. She said all the packages she's been ordering lately are coming in late. Like it says it comes in the next day, and it's not coming in for days. Damn, they're fucking smoking me. Oh, I forgot to adjust the gears. This is a 10-speed transmission. The gears are going to be bonkers. I'd put a 10-speed transmission in this beast. That's so fucking awesome. You didn't have that option many times in Forza Horizon 4. We got it in this one, though. There we go. See y'all. Goodbye. Nobody even close at this point. I'd love to adjust these gears and then try this in some online racing. I mean, we're running away from everybody, but I don't think that matters. These are not real people anyways, but clearly it's dominating the NPCs. It'd be an issue if you weren't dominating the NPCs. If you're not dominating NPCs, well, you got a real problem right there, right? You definitely won't be able to dominate actual players if you can't beat the NPCs. And that's what it's all about, being able to win real races, live races. Man, this thing is biting. It's eating those corners. That's what we wanted it to do. It's eating the corners. Damn, this thing's a fucking monster. Wow. That is nasty. That is nice. Alright, let's see what's going on. Hey, Tariq. Appreciate the subscription. I gotta set up something so that it, like, does something cool when people subscribe. But thank you so much for that, Tariq. I appreciate it. And I see you with the roll call. I got 2 subs now, Leo. We got Reyes and Tariq are subbed to the channel. Appreciate you guys so much for that. So, yeah, if you guys are new to the show, welcome to the show. My name is Mike. Catch me on Twitch, stillNFAC, NotFooling AroundCrew on YouTube. I do a game giveaway every 2 weeks, and you get entries to the game giveaway by doing roll calls like we just did. I say roll call, you say roll call, you get a ticket to the entry. You can also redeem tickets with viewer points, and the fastest way to get viewer points is obviously to subscribe. You get twice as many viewer points as people who aren't subscribed, and every time I stream, you can cash in 1,000 points for a ticket, and that gets you an entry to the game giveaway. Now, if you have a subscription to Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub a month. I believe that's how that works. You can use that here. Helps you get opportunities to win video games. Now, the third way to win a game on my channel is you watch the YouTube, and that's how you get the entries. Now, once every 2 weeks, I get all the entries put together, and we put them into a website called wheelofnames.com. And then we press spin, and wheelofnames.com is a bit like a Wheel of Fortune wheel. Everybody's name goes in, I press spin. Ooh. And then it chooses somebody randomly. So, and I'm pegged at 142 miles an hour. Car's pegged. All right, so what we're gonna do, because that is a terrible top speed. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna jump and continue tuning this car. We're going to jump into the gears. Welcome to car tuning. Here you can improve your car's performance by adjusting the tire pressure, gear ratios, alignment, suspension, brakes, downforce, and differential. I'm not going to adjust any of that shit. We're going to adjust, and this is really weird, because I put a 10-speed transmission in this car, not a 6-speed. That is weird. What? I noticed it never went to 10. You did notice that? Yeah. Huh. Okay, let's go back to the... Leah said she noticed it never went up to the 10th gear. I put a 10-speed transmission in it. Maybe I misread that. Oh. Custom upgrades. The transmission. Oh shit, I didn't install it. We're going to install it though. Alright, cool. So that'll help. That's cool enough though, because what we can do, we actually lost a point. We went from 900 to 899, and what we'll do is we'll throw in some lightweight rims to make up that difference. So let's find something that looks cool at -17, and we'll just stick them on there. That looks really good. Alright, there we go. Speedline Corsa F1s. It's a little different how you install the parts. You press the sandwich button twice. Custom tuning, we're going to go to the gears. There we go, 10 fucking gears. It's so crazy. Look at the top speed now. Our top speed on the last one with the 6-speed was only 142. We're already up to 191. But what the thing to know when you're doing these gearing is to write down your final drive. It's a 441 final drive ratio. 0 to 60 time is 2.057. We're definitely going to improve that. Our 0 to 100 time is 5.076. We're definitely going to improve that. Top speed, we're going to try and improve that 191.9. Alright, I'm going to go all the way to the right. Start it with the longest gears possible. 220s. Start there and see where we're at. 0 to 60 is way faster there. I mean, that was way faster. That's already way faster. Check that out. Alright, so I'm going to go up by 5 and just check on. Just adjusting the final drive is killing it. This is insane. The numbers we're getting just by adjusting the final drive. I think 1607 is going to be the best we're going to get. Alright, let's keep working and see if we can find something better than that. 1607 is the number to beat. I don't think we're going to beat it, just to be completely honest with you. Do not think we're going to beat that. As you can see, this is how I do my tunes. There is no fast way to do it. The only way to do it is to, you know, you might get a system of how you do your upgrades. You know, if you'd like your car to have more power and more weight, or less power with less weight. You know, there's different systems of how you can build your upgrades, but there is no fast way around tuning the gears. You just got to trial and error it. And you know, there may be systems that work. This works for 10-speed transmissions. This works for 7-speed transmissions. This works for 9-speed transmissions. Every engine's different, so there is no fast way. Wish there was, but there's not. The best final drive ratio we found was a 282, according to my notes. And so I'm going to go that to the 282. Typically, if this was, and see what I like about this, we're going to go adjust the gear that's at the end of the chart. So if you look on the bottom right there, it shows you every gear relative to miles per hour and your RPMs. So look, I'm going to highlight first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, seventh gear, eighth gear. This is the only gear, this is the highest gear that's doing anything. These other gears, 9th and 10th, they're not actually doing anything. They're beyond our chart. We're not using them. So I can adjust this 8th gear, and it should be able to adjust my top speed. Let's see if I'm correct. I'm going to shorten it up, try and get that to 192.9. 192.9. You see that? We're up to 192.9. We might get one or two out of it. 193. What we're at right here is a final drive of 282 with an 8th gear. We adjusted just the 8th gear. Now I could adjust first, second, and third probably and get 0 to 60, 0 to 120 times change. 0 to 60, 0 to 100. But the thing is, I don't have markers to tell me, okay, so I fixed it 0 to 60, right? And I fixed it 0 to 100. What I don't know what happens 0 to 150 or 0 to 193. So it's best to probably just leave those gears alone between the top and bottom gears first, the final drive in 8th. So there we go. So the car started out with the 10-speed transmission with the stock gears. 0 to 60 time was a 2.057. Now you can see we're at a 0 to 60 time of 1.607. We gained 0.4 of a second just by messing with the fucking gears. That's so crazy. Gained 0.4 of a second. It's so incredibly fast from 0 to 60. And then 0 to 100. Stock, not stock. I mean, this is fully upgraded, just the stock transmission. You know, the 10-speed transmission without adjusting the final drive. The original final drive, a 441 with these upgrades, was running a 4.0 or a 5.076. We gained 0.5 of a second, 0 to 100. I mean, it's crazy how much faster this car is running. And it started out at 191.9. We're at 193. So all around, huge upgrade, 0 to 60, huge upgrade, 0 to 100, and a slight upgrade in the top speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply and save this setup in case you guys would like to try this out. This is the Corvette Stingray 2020 C8 Stingray. It's an S1-900 tune, and I'm going to save it. It's going to be called the NFAC tune. That's 3 words, THE-NFAC space tune. THE space NFAC space tune. And then keyword 1, it's going to be all around. Keyword 2 is going to be all around. Description is going to be tuned by stillNFAC on Twitch. stillNFAC on Twitch. So if you guys would like to try this tune setup out, I'm sharing it right now. Now let's see. I want to make sure that it got uploaded. Let's see.
We keep
Fine tuning
records of every mechanic
setups.
who goes through the garage. So if you want to try someone else's engine tune, you can.
Alright, so we're going to search for description creator. We're going to search for the creator, THE space NFAC. That's me. And search. See what comes up. And there you see the NFAC tune. 193, 1607, 653 horsepower, 562 torque, 2948 with a 136 lateral. G's. And this beast is going to be nasty. Let's give it a try. Let's see how it runs. Oh, one more thing we need to do really quick. Really quick. Because the car is upgraded,
you're in the right place.
What we're going to do is we're going to apply a design to it just so I know that stock cars look like this and tuned cars look like this. I'm going to go with the American one. American 2020. We're going to apply that. And that way I know when I'm searching through my car catalog that this Stingray is tuned. Because it's got a livery on it. Alright, so let's take it. Oh shit, we can run it straight to that drag strip and just see how much faster it is. Look how nasty she is now. Alright. Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's set up at the tree. There's no tree? Somebody gonna come up here or what? Here we go. Oh yeah, come on, bring it, brah. Ah, you sissy. Alright, let's just run it. We're gonna run it. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we ran this at, I think, 142 last time?
You have arrived at your destination.
158 this time.
Great work out there. We're just about ready for a Horizon adventure, and we want you on the project. Speak soon.
Yes. Alright, let's go just one more race. We're going to run this one here, and we'll see how it does in that race. Alright, so let's get the race underway. I should probably turn up the difficulty maybe. I don't know what it's set at yet, but let's race in car. This should make it slightly difficult for me because I do not know these tracks, you know? It's one thing to race in the car when you know where you're going. It's a whole nother thing to race in the car when you can't see what's ahead of you and you have no idea what's up there either. So it should make for an interesting run. Let's see if I can keep up. See if I can get them. Ah! And I do love the little arcade. It's definitely not simulation racing. It's arcade style, but man, it's a good arcade race, isn't it? The way they did Forza, man, Forza's so fucking good. They do not have a racing game as good as Forza on PlayStation. I think the crew is pretty good, but it's not this. That's my opinion, but my opinion is right. Forza's great, and I love Forza. There we go. Got into first place, and I'm not an Xbox hater by any stretch of the imagination. I love Xbox, love PlayStation. I love them both. So if I say that Forza's, it's not biased. It's not because I'm a Microsoft guy. It's just because Forza's that good. Easy peasy right here, man. Just walk away. Walking away from everybody. At this point, I'm not even racing other people. I'm racing against myself, trying to set a better time than I did last lap. This is so nice. Ah, come on. Damn it. Did I get a good time? Oh yeah, I set a good lap time too. Beat my lap time by like a second and a half. So that was a pretty good lap right there. And I banged off the wall a couple times. Still a good lap. Finished first, of course. So that's the 2020 Corvette tune. It's with a 4.891 best lap, which is the best lap across the field as well. This is good. Orange Brulee. I don't know if he's in this game or not, but if I had to guess, oh yeah, he's definitely in this one. Yeah. So okay, so that's that. My name is Mike. You catch me on Twitch. It's stillNFAC. Yeah, Gran Turismo isn't like this. I don't think either. I think Gran Turismo is actually more like simulator, slightly more towards sim. This is a slightly more towards arcade, I would say. But yeah, I think Gran Turismo was good, but I don't think it's as good as Forza. Gran Turismo was really good, and I can't wait to play the next one for sure. But I don't think it's as good as Forza. I just don't. Looks like they're giving me a house. All right, so.
200 yards, turn right.
So that's it. Thanks for watching. My name is Mike. You can catch me on Twitch at stillNFAC and on YouTube at NotFooling AroundCrew.